To refurbish this lock mechanism using the components from the Refurb kit, we'll begin by removing the centre case. This is a Maco CTS type centre case. This lock is a CTS series lock. The CTS cases can be easily identified by the curved bottom corner and square top corner, and this black slider here for the latch release. And they've also got this distinctive split latch with the black centre section. So if your lock case has these features and appears like this, this will be the CTS series lock. This refurb kit currently available in 35 and 45mm backset variants. So we shall begin by removing the centre case. This lock mechanism, all of the lock cases are affixed with T20 Torx screws. So you'll need a T20 Torx driver and remove all three of the fixings on the centre case to detach it from the mechanism. With this mechanism, all three of the fixing screws are the same length, so you don't have to worry about any particular order when reassembling. With the top case, centre case removed, we can move on to our bottom hook case. These are very small hook cases, again easily identified by their shape, completely rounded back on these, and again two T20 Torx screws holding them onto the lock. Same length screws as the gearbox. So fixings removed, we can detach that hook case. And the drive rod will completely come away from the mechanism. So make a note of which drive rod goes with which end. And once our bottom hook is removed, we can remove our top hook. Again, two T20 Torx screws fixing that to the mechanism. Again, once this hook case is removed, the drive rod will completely detach. So make a note of which was top and which was bottom. And we can now move on to refurbishing our faceplate and drive rods with the components from the kit. So this kit contains the following components. We have a central gearbox, which is a latch and deadbolt type. And we have two hook cases, top and bottom, which are both downwards facing hooks. The screws used to fix this kit are all T20 Torx screws, all of the same length. So the easiest way to go about completing this refurbishment is to sit the gearbox on its back so that the latch and deadbolt are facing upwards, have the faceplate facing upwards alongside it, and remembering which way round they were, our top and bottom drive rods positioned like this above and below the gearbox. And what we will do is we'll lift our top drive rod onto the gearbox, and we're looking to locate this peg into this side notch of our top drive rod, sitting like that. And then we're looking to do the same at the bottom with our bottom drive rod, and the peg for this one is just under the deadbolt. So we're looking to locate that T section over that peg there. And once they're in the right position, they'll angle upwards, but we lift our faceplate on, position that over the latch and deadbolt, and the weight of the faceplate should push those into position. And when they are in position, we're going to then fix the faceplate in place. With one of the T20 screws in bottom fixing position. And then repeat this with the top fixing position, making sure that drive rod clicks into place. Clamp that down, and once those two are where they need to be, we'll put our central fixing screw in. Again, these are all the same size screws, so you don't have to be conscious of which screw goes in which position with this particular lock system. And don't over tighten these screws, of course. So our drive rods are now where they need to be, and we can move on to our bottom hook case. So these are upwards hooks. So we position our hook case with the hook in the aperture, and then what we're looking to do is locate these notches on these pegs. So from underneath, move the hook case until it catches on to those pegs, so the drive rod's connected, and once it is, position it so that the apertures for the holes line up with the threads, and again 2 T20 torque screws to hold that one in place. We can then move on to our bottom hook bolt assembly. And again with the same scenario here, so we're looking to line these pegs up with these notches. So sit on top of the hook case, and then move the hook case till they fall into position. And then once they're hooked on, align the apertures up with the threads and fix our T20 torque screws to complete the assembly. And we have refurbished our CTS Maco